It's Chris Igoe Home Group, powered by Remax Direct. Good morning, freak bitches. We are about to get on the phone. We are about to crank through the triple-headed monster of leads. So what is the triple-headed monster of leads, you ask? Well, I will tell. The triple-headed monster of leads that I call every morning is the daily expireds, the daily canceleds, the daily for sale by owners. I prefer to start early and be one of the first people to connect with these potential sellers because they will start getting abused. In fact, they've probably already started getting dials this morning. Of course, you need to govern yourself accordingly with whatever the dialing laws and rules are around time zones. So I would encourage you to be prudent. However, there's no time like the present. So right now there are 15 records to call. 5 of them are going to get filtered out by price point. That'll leave me a grand total of 10 to speak with for this morning. And before I get started on this particular dial session, what's up, Kyle? Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, join me on YouTube if you would, and tell a friend because we're looking to build out that platform too. But as always, my mindset going into first and foremost, we are constantly helping buyers from around the country and around the world purchase homes here in South Florida. So if you or anyone you know, friends, family, clients, whatever it might be, are looking to buy homes in South Florida, we would love to help. So we will pay you a FAT referral. We will get them exactly what they want. We will get them the best deal possible, and we will make it easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as my daughter Sawyer likes to say. So if that's something you're interested in, just shoot me a DM. We'll get it done. But if you're looking to escape winter, escape taxes, whatever it is, no place like South Florida, sunny South Florida. All right, so 10 records to call, a total of 15. 5 are getting filtered out. I'm going to call them right now. And again, mindset. I've got a fiduciary responsibility to connect with these home sellers, get the business, get them what they want, offer my value proposition, and solve their problem, which of course is to get their home sold. So let's go. And my process is very simple. I take Vulcan 7 data, I upload that into the Mojo dialer. There's a triple line dialer function, which allows me to go through a list quickly, and that's what I'm doing right now. All right. Got my coffee. Cheers. Let's go, people. Pick up the phone.
Private wealth advisor with Verified Financial. I'm unable to take your call right now. Please leave your name, a telephone number, and a brief message. I will get back to you as soon as possible. As always, do not leave any transaction orders over the telephone.
Doing big things, getting stuff done.
Jennifer Bacco at 844-978-8850, extension 1. Thank you and have a great day.
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious how on earth the property did not sell. We specialize in selling properties just like yours in Townsend Place Condo. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging 1 a day. We've got active shoppers looking for properties similar to yours in Boca Raton. I would love an opportunity to bend your ear in relation to actually getting it sold. If you would, please give me a call back. My direct number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. So I only leave authentic voicemails, and I only leave them when I know for certain that it's the actual home seller. If not, it's just in my opinion, a complete waste of time. How often do they call back? Very infrequently. Have I gotten deals from them before? Yes, that's why I leave them.
Thank you for calling. This is Michael Chantel. Please leave your name, telephone number, and I will return your phone call. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Okay.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
All right. So for those of you on Facebook, if you are still out there and you're wondering, why should I join the YouTube channel? And I will tell you, I am looking to demystify what it's like to actually be a successful real estate professional. So I'm going to start creating content around what that actually means, what it actually looks like. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did I not know I was talking to a voice recorder? So I'm going to put out weekly content. Well, scratch that. I'm going to put out daily content.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Daily content as it relates to real estate cold calling. In addition to that, I'm going to put out weekly content, which shows the actual journey. So if you've been with me since the beginning on Facebook, you've seen my business go from
I can't come to the phone right now, so please leave a message after the beep. Thanks.
Let me just pause this momentarily. You've watched my journey where I went from basically getting ready to quit the business to a thriving business where I'm now ranked six within the Remax Direct Actually, that's not true. 5 within the Remax Direct organization for last year, and top 10 in the state for the month of November. But previous to that, 2 years ago, I was ready to quit the business. And that's after having been a successful stockbroker for 18 years and having to start over from nothing. So you've watched my journey on Facebook. I'm going to show what it's like to go from 14 million in production to the next jump for me is going to be 20 plus. And that will happen within the next calendar year. So I'm going to show that journey, much like I've shared. What's up, Chris? Much like I've shared on Facebook, but I can do it, I think, in a much more targeted, focused way out there on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, I love you. If you're on Facebook, I love you. I just love everybody today. You know what I'd love more is this next person to answer the phone. All right.
Is busy and cannot take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key to end recording.
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true? If so, please give me a call back. My direct number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. All right. We're cranking through the list. We're doing big things. We're getting stuff done. Don't talk bananas. Know what to say, know how to say.
Leave a message. I'll call you back.
I will do no such thing. I'm too busy talking bananas. I would eat the banana, but I refuse to eat a banana on camera because there's no straight way to eat a banana. What's up, Beth? Real estate diva in the house, on YouTube, doing big things. So my intent when I first...
Hello, you're from Remax, I heard you say?
Absolutely. You have the best accent I have heard all morning. Yeah, this is Chris Igoe. I'm with Remax. And I noticed your house is for sale by owner. Is that true?
Yes, it is, but the owner is has a real estate license.
Oh, good.
And so we're trying to sell it. We've only just put it on the market, as I'm sure you know, and so we're just trying to sell it by owner because we're on quite a busy street anyway, so people are coming around, and we're in the old neighborhood, so we're going to try to sell it on our own, Chris, for now.
I think I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yep. So here's what I would, real quick in closing, and I totally respect where you're at. Let me ask you, are you trying to sell it yourself because you'd like to save some money on commission?
Well, yeah, we're doing it that way, and because I've got a license, I'd like to try to, do something myself in that way. I
respect it, and honestly, I totally love that. We actually help for sale by owners just like you all the time. And let me ask you this. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, two things would happen. One, the home will sell. Two, you will end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know that's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
I'm just, I just told you we're trying to sell it ourselves right now, and I'm busy this morning.
Sure.
So I'll if you don't sell it, we may get an agent, and certainly we'll consider Remax and you. I put your name down.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Then just so you know, I am with Remax Direct. We've got 6 offices down here in South Florida. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging 1 a day. What I'd like to do, if it meets with your approval, I'd like to run an analysis on the home as it relates to price, and I'd like to email that to you. What's your best email address?
Well, we don't need that right now.
Okay.
We just had 2 homes sold on our street, so we know what they sold for. So and they're right opposite my house. So I don't need that now.
Okay.
Anyway,
real quick in closing, is it possible to lay eyes on the property and see if it's something we? Oh, she hung up. Let's call her right back. Yes. She hung up. I'm calling her right back. Force multiplier. They hang up, you call back. Let's get some. She's talking bananas.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 561301285 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, it's Chris Igoe again. You just hung up on me, but that's okay. I don't take any offense. I'm curious, is it possible to lay eyes on the property and see if it's something we believe we can get you multiple offers on and sell fast? If so, please give me a call back. My direct number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. We do business completely differently than anybody else out there, and it virtually guarantees you 2 things. 1, your home will sell. 2, you'll end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know that's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest. Give me a call back. Talk to you soon. Bye. No chance that she makes it all the way through that message, but if she does, I certainly left a powerful statement. But she will get a text.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
She will get
5,
a
1, 6,
letter.
9, 4, 6.
Don't sass me. Mojo dialer voice. Don't.
Hello.
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I record my calls for training purposes. I noticed your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
I love it. Outstanding. How much are you asking for the home?
You didn't see it on the website? 670.
Well, okay. Well, to be clear, it is on a website, but it's actually on several, and they don't all have the same price. That's why I was asking the question. It's
What price do you see?
yeah. So I see a 669, which you're at 670, so it's not too far off, and then 674.
No, it's 670.
So the reason, well, thank you. I appreciate that. The reason is sometimes these sites, they syndicate to other sites and the other sites get the information wrong. So I don't mean to ask too many questions. I'm looking at Hubzoo, which you might never even heard of, and it's got some weird data out there. Okay. How many bedrooms? Okay. How many bedrooms? How many baths?
4 spacious bedrooms, and I had tons of furniture. 2 bathrooms, a large pool, a living room, a family room, a dining room, a kitchenette, a large kitchen.
I love it.
A gas stove, which nobody has in Florida.
It's rare. It's more common than you think, but it's fairly rare. You're right. I love a gas stove. So yeah, I'm actually both. I do a little bit of everything. I wear a lot of hats. I'm a real estate. Obviously, I'm an investor. I'm a buyer. I'm a team leader. I'm a broker. I wear lots of hats. But let me ask you: are you trying to sell the house by not having it on the market with a real estate professional? Is it because you're trying to save some money on commissions?
Exactly.
I totally 100. Yeah, no, I love it. I totally respect that. That's why everybody does it. And it always comes down to money at the end of the day, right? So let me ask you, if you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, 2 things would happen. 1, your home will sell. 2, you'll end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know that's... Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't want to be rude, but I don't have time to listen to every realtor who's trying to sell me.
Good, you don't have to, just me.
Okay.
So here's what I'd like to do if it meets you. Okay, well, do me a favor, please relax. Take the cotton out of your ear and put it in your mouth for a second. What I'm asking you is this. Is it possible to lay eyes on the property and see if it's something we believe we can get you multiple offers on and sell fast?
No, sir. If you're interested, if you're a buyer, no. No real estate.
Are you familiar with what a mega open house strategy is?
Yes, we do. We're familiar with all that.
Oh, good. All right. So here's the deal. We specialize in finding the one buyer on planet Earth willing to pay more than anybody else. Okay. I got to go too. I got to go. Go. My last name is Igoe, and let's go have a go, and go. Gotta go. So it sounds like so what I probably should have done there is used a label, but when somebody's trying to just take over the conversation like that, sometimes you have to tell them to take the cotton out of their ears and put it in their mouth, which I was shocked they didn't hang up on me, because usually that's what happens. However, that did not. So I'm a huge, I think we're on our last record. I firmly believe that it is critical for you to maintain your energy and power and control of the conversation when you're talking to somebody else. So it's critical that if somebody, especially in the beginning of the conversation, if somebody tries to hijack the power from you, you got to take it back. And if they hang up on you, who cares? They were never going to listen to you in the first place. But you've got to learn how to crack them on the head. I knew you'd like that, Chris. You've got to learn how to hammer them on the head to get their attention, stun them a little bit, prove that you've got the confidence to be able to do that, and then pet their belly and offer them a value proposition. or at least segment into the next part of the statement or the pitch, so it changes the subject and lets them know. They just want to know that you're confident. So can you elocute quickly and continue to follow yourself? That's why it's a direct method of pitching. There's a intro, there's a close. There's an intro, there's an intro, there's a question, there's a close. There's an intro, there's a question, then there's a close. Then there's a question and the close. Question and close. But you got to be able to maintain the power of the conversation. And as soon as somebody starts trying to hijack that from you, if you don't take it back, the conversation's lost. So you got to know what to say. You got to know how to say it. You need to know when to say it. And that is what I will show you along the path. Now, here's the cool thing. I did say something a little bit aggressive to them. They won't remember who I am when I call them back. So there's anonymity in whatever it is that you're saying, even though I was singing my last name to her. All right, so we are real estate professionals, period. We are not punching bags. We are not telemarketers. We are real estate professionals that offer a valuable service to our clients. And if you're out there and you're executing and you're doing these things at a high level like I am, you can have some confidence and some vocal swagger in that and not allow somebody to beat you up on the phone. So I'm going to mirror and I'm going to reflect however they sound to me. So if they come at me very aggressive, I'm coming at them very aggressive, and then I'm petting their belly. And that's it. So it's a matter of practice, right? So you've got to get the reps in. You've got to go through several. I was going to say several thousand, but that's not a fair statement. You've got to probably dial. Let me just do some quick math here. Let's see here. I'm going to make a bold statement, but so let's say realistic. All right. All records have been called. All right. So that's that was today's dial session. I'm going to finish my point here momentarily. But I've talked to some agents here recently, and they're like, well, how do you sound the way you sound? What do you have to do to get to that point? And the reality of it is, I literally, when I first got into phone sales as a stockbroker eons ago, I would take the pitch that I was given. I would take 2 words at a time. I would perfect the inflection of those 2 words. And then I would work, and then I would just build the sentence out. So I would literally, this is before there was a recorder on everything, I would tape record every single word to every single sentence, and I would practice it in front of a mirror. I would record the 2 words, hello, Bob, or whatever the thing I wanted to say was. And I would just build out the sentence until it sounded perfect, until you could wake me up in the middle of the night and I would sound the exact same way every single time. And I did that with everything. So pitches, rebuttals, objections, whatever. I would know what to say. Now, that was for selling stock over the phone. So there's a lot more variability and a heck of a lot more to say. Here, it's a pretty simple pitch. So it won't take long for you to master it, as long as you commit to actually mastering it. But how many, so again, I'm going to sit here and say, I had a stock, I was a stockbroker for 18 years. So there's 365 days in the year. Actually, so 5 days in the week times 52 weeks, 260 days in the working days in the year times 18 is 4,688 times 500 dials a day, which I think is probably light. So I've made 2.34 million calls, period. That's a true statement. It's an inconceivable number, but that is a fairly accurate statement in terms of how many times have I dialed the phone and had somebody tell me to go fuck myself. 2.3 million times. So you don't need, here's the good news. You don't have to get pounded 2.3 million times to become a master on the phone, but you probably do need to spend 2 hours a day mastering exactly what to say, exactly how to say it, and role playing that. If you were to do that for 90 days, I think you'd probably be a master. Now, the good news is we are doing an in-person boiler room event out in California. It's me and Matt Kavanaugh, Bulletproof Sales. It is April 1st through 3rd. There will be links on this for you to learn more about it. But we are doing one in April. I would encourage you to become part of the incubator, because do you need to make 2.3 million dials? No. Can you do it in 3 days? You can learn a lot in 3 days. But if you commit to the mastery and commit to the process, will you be an expert within the next 90, 120, 365 days? 100%. But it starts with the commitment to excellence, and that's what you need to do today. So my whole thing is win the day, win the week, win the year, win your life. Go out there, get some. If there's anything I can do to help, you know where to find me. If you're on Facebook, please join me on YouTube. And again, if you or anyone you know is even thinking about moving to South Florida, we are constantly helping buyers from around the country and around the world buy homes here in South Florida. We service all of it, so Jupiter all the way down to Miami and everything in between, Boca, Boynton, Delray, Lake Worth, Broward, Palm Beach, everywhere. We'd love to help. We'll pay you a fat commission. We'll make it easy, painless, and get your clients exactly what they want at the best deal possible. So if we can help with that, we'd love to. Go out there, get some, make it a great day. And if there's anything I can do to help, you know where to find me. Get some!